Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sunday Morning Islands with me, UTC. I think DinamicD will be joining, at least for a little while. He's popped in chat with me, but I haven't heard him say hello yet. So good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in right here at the beginning. You are awesome. Let me make sure I'm talking right into my mic. This morning, my plans have changed. My perfect idea of playing a video game is going into the same world all the time and building it and making it better and slowly transforming it and making it yours, right? And that's kind of what I've been doing with this game, is building up the same world. I can't, unless this last attempt was successful, I can't seem to log into our server this morning. So we're going to do something different, and I am going to do a creative mode build for the first time, which means we can kind of figure out what to build together. Good morning, Cody. Good morning, people. So stream just getting started, guys. I'm going to settle into it, and we can talk about, so here's the thing. I'm trying to log in. I have been unable to log in, so we can talk about something to build. I don't know how many people are going to tune in right at the beginning. Let me update my viewer count. What's up, Jaffo? Good morning, brother. How are you? Morning, Jason. I see the chat's up here now. It's better for the people who watch the replay. This is great. 10, 11 people. So guys, we can build anything because I can't log into my world. So we can load up a creative world and just build anything, which will be kind of fun. What's up, Ned Kelly? Get your PC issues fixed yet, brother? Are you back in action? Ooh, and this chat's working for me too. No Arc? Bummer. But you get Discord back? Have I seen you in Discord? I think I have. I believe so. Oh, this chat's the fastest. God, that's frustrating. Eventually I'll see it here. There's Ragdoll. Good morning. Okay, so we can build anything we want, guys. I'd like to see you start throwing some suggestions out there. Keep it small. I have a couple hours, so don't demand a castle. I don't know if I can get that done. And realistically, this is a creative build, so we should try and make it a one-off. But let's figure out something fun to do. I'm gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete out of Islands because I keep getting stuck trying to load into the Geek server. So we'll get ourselves a fresh start, and we can, like I said, build anything. I can hop in and we can just start creative thinking, or you guys can throw out some words. I got Pinterest ready. We can Google it. We can Pinterest it. Let me load the game back up. But I've been digging the game. I've really been enjoying the creative outlet, being able to build things that are so detailed. I think it'll be fun for us. Maybe we decide to do an Italian villa. Maybe we decide to do a... Wait, that was the only idea? Log cabin, Roman theme. Roman theme, that's interesting. I have done that before. There's a few good options for that. So instead of here, let me get rid of the screensaver for you guys, yeah? Boom. Oh, and get rid of this. There we go. I'll get in the game with you, and we'll go, because I can't go load up our regular game. I'm going to go new game, and I'm going to go creative mode, and we'll try this out together for the first time ever. What kind of climate do we want to be in? I think my usual one is pretty nice. There's a polar, so desert, no trees like ice cap, polar. And then this is like birch forests and cold and mountains and it snows. And then this is a temperate climate area. If we're doing Roman, it would be arid region, so we can think about it. Yeah, Roman spa might be a little bit big. I could do like a little Roman style house. We could certainly, why don't we do what I was talking about and pull up this. This is Pinterest, and let's just Google. I had an episode called this back in the day. What? Autofill Roman numeral tattoo? What are you talking about? Stupid. So my instinct would be to do something traditional, which would be like that. Good morning, Tomolia. I really enjoyed doing a ship build, UTC. Oh, that's a good call, brother. That's a good call. I haven't done that yet. I was hoping to do that in my world next, though. I wanted to do that next on the Geek server. I just can't seem to log in yet. Oh, and for the people who haven't seen or heard of the game, I can get rid of this. We're kind of brainstorming ideas. Why don't I just pick a region to build in? And I'll show you some of the game. And you guys can keep brainstorming things. We'll go to the desert. We'll dive in. I don't know what any of this means, so we'll just click continue. Good morning, Axeman. What's up, brother? My plan this morning was to play on our server, the Geek server, where I've got an awesome little place built up. I have a whole setup, and I can't log in. So we're going to do a creative build instead, which the building aspect of the game is absolutely the best part of it. It's what makes me fall in love with it. Like a simple idea, and we'll hop into it. And for those of you that have never seen it, so I'm loading up. This happens in my game, but I get stuck there. So this is creative mode. I'll go first person. It means I can fly. And I have like a gun for blasting things. It makes it very easy to play. So I've opened this up before, but I've not really done much building in creative. There's a little green spot there. We can fly around a little bit and see what we see. Although that noise is not going to be good. I don't want that helicopter BS. Shut it. Let's listen to DJ Quads jamming out. Is DinamicD in the call? He's on the call. He just hasn't said hello yet, I don't think. Unless something's wrong. Flying Dutchman in the desert. Hey everyone, how you doing today? What's up, Waldo Peppercorn? So we can do it. This island. You have random things spawn on your islands. That's obviously what this is. We can just pick a spot that looks like it would make sense for, you know, maybe Roman style build. Keep throwing out some ideas, guys, with things we could build. What have I built in the past in other games that would be cool to build in this? A ship. So let's look at a ship, and maybe we can get inspired here. Ship parts, shipwreck. Alright, and I gotta... Alright, so let's do that. So that's one ship. And there's a smaller one that I have built that I think is a fun size. And they give you some very basic building parts to get started with. Oh wow, I messed up the second one with the first one. I like the small size a lot. There's nothing wrong with the big size, I just like the shape of that aesthetically. You can remove that anchor handle and put it anywhere on the boat. You can build on this like it's a platform. So you can build up, add sails, build your own custom, you know, back of the boat, all that kind of nonsense. A Gothic cathedral. Could totally do that. We picked the wrong island biome type for that. We could do a little church or something like that. That's an idea I had. I don't know if I'd want to do it in the desert. That's a different type of church. I can load up a different biome, take a look, fly around. I could be inspired Viking. You know what? Let's go look at a biome that would be appropriate for that. Let's go find something, and we'll hop back in this world if we need it. Will you build a castle? I think it's in my mindset, buddy. It's in my mindset, but it's just a big project, and I really need to, like I said, I've been talking about I need to spend some time in Ark. I've been enjoying my vacay, but I need to give some time back to that game, and take some time off of this one. I've been playing too much. Taiga and Tundra. This is my favorite biome, 100%. Land size. Let's go big. Boom. Oh, and look at this. Let's do my home country. Canada. Close to there. Yeah. That's money in the bank. Beautiful. Day duration 24 hours. Oh no. That would mean very long nights. That's interesting. So you can adjust this here, but you can't do this when you're running your own damn server? Pardon my language. But you can't do this on your own server yet. Can't change day duration. Alright, we'll get to some building. Maybe a snow village. Fun ideas for show. We can make ourselves look however we want too. We can put in any of the fun stuff that I so enjoy. Save the ship for the Geek server, bud. That's my plan. If I can get back, I can get back on. You know why? Because I got the great Dusty P. Dusty shows himself in chat this morning. It's Sunday mornings. Dusty's usually, I think he goes to church on Sunday mornings. Hop up here. Okay. Okay. Very different, right? Very different. Now, the other biomes that exist in the game, guys, there's tropical rainforest. You may have seen that. And there is also... come on, brain. I want to be by a coast. Don't forget where the coast is. Man, this is cool. I hope this comes to servers and the exploration version of the game where you can make huge islands. I need this in my life. I need this huge island. I would come here and play in survival. This is so much bigger than a regular island. It's massive. Oh, that's sick. Alright, guys. I'll try and get down to somewhere where you can see. Make a super-sized real-life computer. Mickey Mike, I don't think you know who I am. That's like asking... which map on Ark are you enjoying now that it's clustered? I really need to kind of get, like I talked about, need to spend some time. This game does have online. I was hoping to be playing on our multiplayer server this morning, bud, but I could not log in. This version that I'm playing now with this propeller pack, this is creative mode. So I'm looking for a pretty spot to maybe do a little small build. We can talk about some ideas, different suggestions of fun things to build. But yeah, the supercomputer thing, that's like asking BOO to do redstone, for anybody who gets that reference. It's the technical stuff is not my forte. I can build you something pretty. Give me enough time and I will. This is cool. Why is there a mouthpiece? Why does that thing have to have a mouthpiece? That's hilarious. Oh, that's cool. I've properly learned how to go like selfie cam. It's not really a thing. You just have to do it. There's a bunny. Anywhere around here? I think this looks like a decent spot up here. So, because we're not in the survival version of the game, we don't have to chop down trees. We can just blast them. Clear out a little area, and then I think I have a tool for flattening, and then we can just start building right away. So that's the benefits of this mode. I've avoided doing it because the survival version of the game is not that hard. I'm a wuss for that kind of stuff. I'm terrible. Survival game aspects of Ark. I can build, but Lord put me on a beach and asked me to make some progress on my own. I'm useless. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, little tree. Get blasted. Enlarge. Okay, and then I have brush shapes, brush size, active tool settings. Brush shapes, editing modes, flatten. And we'll just take this right over to some edges. We'll make ourselves a little flat spot, and we'll find something worth building. Keep throwing your ideas out there. Get out of here, you stupid goat. And we'll do this. We'll do this quickly too. We'll make some crazy progress on a building. Should I hit Pinterest? What do you think, guys? Do we just get started and just, figure it out? What am I building? What are we building here? Whoops, whoops, whoops. This is not very accurate. Tool. That's better. Okay, learning to play like this could be fun. You could build crazy stuff. This is built in. This is a cheapish. I think it's $20 maybe? Something like that. Oh, guys, I don't know what to build. I don't know what to build. I'm sure I do. Okay. Let's look up. Let's go old school. And let me pull this up for you guys. And we'll see if we can find anything inspiring here. We'll just just go old school log cabin. It's one thing I have yet to build in this game, so this would be a fun idea. And we could go complex. We could go very modern log cabin, something like this. That's a pretty big build, but that's something we could do. Especially in creative. There's blocks that I refuse to use in survival because they're too resource intensive. It's a little hard to see the size of this thing. Let's get something where I've got some better pictures. See if anything catches my eye. This is going to be hard. You guys are going to try and point things out. I've looked at this image before and been inspired. I would like to build a fireplace like that with the big wood struts. I come here when I'm looking for arc inspiration. We could probably find log cabin 2 or 1 or 3 or whatever. They're probably all real buildings that are floating around here. Somewhere on Pinterest. Look at those Viking beams in that one. I don't know. Log cabin design. What? Get this autofill. Get this crap out of here. Pinterest. Let's see. Anything catches the eye that inspires you. That's the same one I just clicked. That's log cabin 2. What did I tell you? That's the image I took. 400,000 people watched me build that in Arc. Well, my impression of that, but I took that as my inspiration. So one of these images, 400,000 people could see it. I know there's only 23. I have a DD Today show, my base on Ragnarok. Dynamic's gonna live stream from your base. The modern one would look cool. This modern one looks very cool, but I only have one outside angle of it. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I can't build anything that big today. But this angle, I can build something that looks like that. What part of the house is that? It's this little side. Let's see if I can pull these pictures up here. This doesn't even look like a real place. This place looks crazy. It might be a little big for us, guys. Might be a little big, but there's some cool... How about winter? Let's get this. Pinterest, stop harassing me. It's not Pinterest. How about winter cabin? Let's look that up, and that has inspired me in the past before as well, and that is perfect for where we are. Let's try this. This is creative process. This is me doing what I do. Cool A-frame design one down here. Some very humble ones. We want one that's gonna have cool, lots of levels and details and things to it. Like that modern one definitely had some of that. That one's pretty modern, that one's pretty modern. I'm not seeing anything too crazy yet though. This one coming up again. Pinterest keeps just jamming the same crap down our faces. Oh, I love that building. I think I need something with some complexity, with some layers to it. Like the stuff that's been inspiring me lately, guys, for my medieval building series, is like this. This is basically the hotel I'm building on the most recent episode. So like all the depth and all the layers and all the complexity in that gets me inspired. Like I look at these types of images and I go, ooh, look at all the little details I can add that's gonna make this thing actually look good. And it's not just gonna be, you know, difference between Lego and stuff you threw together. Like this is the type of imagery I've been looking at lately. I could build more in this style for sure. This is something I've been rolling with. I've been figuring out how to build this way. I don't know if anything's looking good, guys. Modern house looks good. Got my imagination from you? Yeah, that's sweet. Oh lord, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I should have come in with an idea. I have so many pictures here I've been itching to build. I should just pick one and go for it. How about the... oh, these are deserty ones. I know I got good ones that we could take on here. There's something here that's inspiring to you. Too close to what I built already, though. That's a little blue church looking thing. Nope, not seeing anything impressive. I don't know, guys. Rustic is cool. Yeah, people got some good ideas. That thing's cool. I'm not building that. Let's go back to the cabins. Follow my... This what would happen when I would be making. This is how I make ARC videos. This is why I. What? God, stop your autofill BS. Unless it's brilliant. Any of these?
Do you have something called creator's block?
Man, I'm just looking for something to go with. I'm looking for something to pick and commit to. And nothing's blown me away out of all these options.
That's weird though, man. I mean, most of the time, most of it's really easy, but it's I don't know. It's difficult.
No, I haven't seen anything that I definitely would like to attempt in this game. This game has so much potential. Like, some of these buildings are too boring. I don't know.
Oh, Wayne Ingles saying, how about the triple of the tri-A-frame from Ragnarok?
Yeah, you could totally do something. I haven't played much with the sloped roof designs and stuff. Most of the complex stuff I've done is the walls. I don't know. I could just start building something and see. We've kind of had a few different ideas. Could do a winter A-frame type thing. I should show people in this biome when it's not snowing. It's actually green. So it's cool. How's things going, man?
Other than me not being able to join that server, man, I'm really that is terrible though. Oh, you couldn't get on anyway. You couldn't get on either.
No, I'm in I'm in creative mode.
I saw that you were in creative mode, but I wasn't sure if you were able to get on eventually, or not. I mean, yeah.
No, I tried.
That sucks, man.
I'm sure we get Dusty. I'm sure he'll solve it for me.
I hope so, man. Definitely. It would suck to lose that one.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything that makes me worry too much about that yet. All right. I'm gonna figure out some stuff to build with, and type in Viking Hall. Okay, going back for more, eh? Going back to Pinterest for more. Am I? Because that made me think about it. There were cool Viking ideas I never did.
Even though you did that whole village in your in that one thing.
Yeah.
With Snake Venom Hall.
Still only managed like 3-4 things, and then I worry that people are getting too bored with the idea, and I try and move on to something different. It's fun to revisit some old ideas, building wise.
You could rebuild Jack's Landing.
Yeah, that big cabin there, the glass. I haven't done anything. I'm a little hesitant to do anything in this game with a giant glass walls to it, because I'm not sure how that looks yet. Like the windows and the reflecting. It'll be fun to try a big glass build. I could
Just say,
definitely
man. I mean, that's If you're looking for something like not even like a challenge or something new to build. I mean, Jack's Landing in this game, I think that would take it like to a whole different level, though.
Yeah, you would have you could do a lot of details. Yeah, I don't know. I think I may just have to go with something and start seeing. I don't know. I like having a picture to work off of, man. It makes a big difference. Like, a lot of my most detailed builds end up looking like that. They end up looking their best because I based them on something. Yeah, no, man, I still can't land on something. I'm even picking out materials. I'm like, once I start building something.
What about a church?
Yeah, that was thrown out there before too. You could do a small little chapel or something.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be like a small little chapel. I mean, you can build like a medium-sized cathedral or something like that, or it's big. Yeah, it's up to you, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, being in a creative mode, yeah, you can go anywhere.
Well, let me look. Oh, I do have a bit of an idea that would be fun from a church. Let's see if I see any images that get my imagination going. Not quite. But yeah, this is usually how I'll kind of brainstorm ideas and things like that. And eventually, I'll just get caught on a path, and I'll keep finding things I'm interested in, and keep diving deeper and deeper. And usually, once the ideas start flowing, they're pretty good.
Maybe try something elvish.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, that's something you could always do in Minecraft. I'd never tried that in Ark because
No, I would have it. No, I have it in the slopes on the roofs. That they, if you take
Even-
like a look at the imagery from Lord of the Rings, I mean, if you look at the village there, it had all the rounded off rooftops basically.
What are some famous elven? Are there famous elven cities I could look up? Rivendell.
Rivendell, that'd probably be the only one I'd think of right now.
That's the only one that jumps to mind. Popped up when I did Elven City. I think this concept art. That it's hard to tell. The roofs are the iconic part of the elven buildings, right? Like pointy at the top, swooping down. Assuming I'm
I'd have to
picturing
say
this,
yes, but I'm waiting for the stream to get up that far. So
oh man, I'm not. I don't have any good images. Yeah, like this. That roof up here looks kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of iconic. Start small. Let's see if this inspires anything. Man, none of these are jumping off the page at me. I thought there would be. I thought I would have a crazy rush of cool ideas.
all right, I got one for you.
Is it a
DM? I'm gonna DM you really quick.
Stop this autofill. Oh my god. What is
That's
going
a
on
better
with
one.
this
That's a better one to take a look at.
game? This game is just. Oh, my mouse is in a weird place. That's what's happening. Stupid Pinterest kept trying to autofill me. It's my mouse being in a weird spot there. Drop down menu goes way down. I don't know what's up with it. Oh, then architecture. Okay, and I'll check the thing you sent. Oh, who's this guy? Pop it in chat. That's the benefits of having chat up on the screen.
There you go.
Let me see if I can get my way over to your thing then. I need a fourth monitor, honestly. Yeah, that's
fourth
cool.
monitor. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd need the right. I guess you'd need some of the right geography for some of these ideas. Elven cities always seem to be built on precariously cool places.
That's why I just took a look at that. So it has the pillars underneath it, basically. So it has like the stone settlement, basically.
Yeah, I kind of want, if I can get a small thing going and I can get a feel for it. It could be totally a fun thing to explore. It would also go with, you know, I could build that near and around some of the stuff I've already built if I get back on the Geek server. Yeah, I'm not sure what what I'll necessarily be able to accomplish. I cannot find what I'm looking for. Maybe Google's the answer.
Google is always the answer. No, not always, but
I just honestly, there is an image I'm looking for. Like, I'm sure people have built it in Minecraft that I have not seen before, or that I have seen before. I'm just looking for something sort of fantastical that you'd have the potential to build, like something like that. I just pulled up a Minecraft one. Like, you could do such cool things if you kind of got into it. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a consensus. What is elven architecture? I thought it was like a thing.
I would think so.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being cool while I figured this out, guys. This building kind of is interesting. It has some things in common with the one you shared, except that yours had a bunch of stone to the bottom of it. But it has some similar details.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I say you can kind of undo your mistakes in this game, right? So I will see what I have for options for building pieces. I'm gonna go. The menu takes some getting used to. in the creative version of the game.
Oh, Fluffy King is saying, dude, you should build a Hobbit hole.
Oh, that is a fun idea.
That is. I mean, build like the house from Frodo and stuff like that, and yeah.
What does he call it? Something Hill? What's Frodo's house called?
Oh man, Underhill? No.
Frodo house. Yeah, that sounds right. Hobbiton. Bag End. Okay, let's just look up Hobbit House and see what pops up.
I can't think of the name again.
I think Bag End, is that not it?
Bag End, that's it. Yep.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
I said it, but maybe you didn't catch it.
No, I didn't catch it, no.
Yeah, I think I could just improvise. I don't think I necessarily need a picture to go off of. I know enough. I have enough Hobbit hole related ideas. Doing the doors would be the weird part. I don't know how I'd figure that out, but
A round door now.
Yeah, this menu, man. What? I thought it was just called wooden block, wooden cube. I guess those are the building pieces I need. Yeah, I mean the ability to build cool shapes like off a roof. Let me get some beams or something.
Jason Melton is saying Halls of Valhalla.
That's Viking, I would assume.
That's a Norwegian god, yeah. Norwegian folklore, Valhalla.
I guess you can pretty much just blast anything you want, but I imagine you would have to do like to get that elven, or to get you can get some cool roof slope shapes in the game as you play with different blocks, because there's all these different angles and stuff you can get going. So like this, the basic thing you can do. But with elven architecture, you could add so many different things to that.
So are you gonna go elven, or are you gonna?
I don't know, man. I was just pulling this out in order to play around with it.
All right, cool. No, it's just an idea. So I'm gonna have to go now because I have my anniversary dinner with my wife.
Yes,
so.
You do. Happy anniversary to Mrs. D.
I'll tell her. Hey, thanks a lot. No, so I'll watch the stream. I'll look back and see what you made. So yeah, I don't make the same thing on my server.
Oh man,
because you just gave me like tons of ideas. So it's like, yeah.
I think I'll probably derp around with a Hobbit hole. I just wanted to play around with a roof shape and show people some of the cool stuff you could do with this game as you start playing with it. It's kind of silly, all the options, but yeah, man. Thank you for popping in. Help me land on an idea.
No problem, Sam. I definitely will. I think I will. And I have Tippoline in here just as like a spy, so
yes,
she knows how to do it. So
yep. No, that's awesome. Well, we'll talk to you soon, brother. Enjoy dinner.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot, man. I'll talk to you later.
And we will get into some building, guys. Wild West Town, Jason. I am working on that idea. Give it some time, but it won't be. I don't think it'll be on Islands. I think we might get that going in Ark. We never finished it properly. We have been talking a little bit about it. I got to get back to some new Ark ideas, new builds, and doing something in Scorched Earth would be kind of fun. Let's go find a little place to make ourselves a Hobbit hole, I guess. We gotta dig out of a mountainside. This area is pretty good. It's a little framey over here. Blast. Get blasted. I'll just blast a lot of this stuff. Alright, and then we have a terraformer. So flatten any terrain. Okay, so you have different brush types. We can terraformer settings, because this should be able to do anything my tools can do. Just dig. Remove. Okay, that's removing. Let's make a bed and sleep, because this is... I don't want nighttime to be a thing. Do this. Alright. Lie on and sleep. You don't get to do this on a multiplayer server. Yeah, happy anniversary to DinamicD. Wake up, I say. Alright, guys, thank you for hanging with me. We are 35 minutes in. I'm finally getting to do something interesting. So, thank you for being patient. I was ready to go this morning, guys, on the Geek server. I was ready to go. I had a build planned out that we were taking on together. We're going to keep working on that in. Okay, so let's use the Annihilator. Let's blast some stuff around the hole, because we're going to need to landscape around the hole, I would think. But yeah, I got at least a couple hours to build, so we can settle into something fun here and do it together, guys. Plenty of time to get some cool stuff done. We had, so last week, guys, the episode, the live stream that we did, the Sunday morning Ylands, 59 likes, 650 views as of today. As soon as we can start sneaking up towards 1,000 and 100, those are good kind of thresholds on YouTube, and you start to kind of hopefully build some new momentum. So I'm keeping an eye on that, and you guys who are fans of the game and the series, keep an eye on that too, because if we can kind of start getting in that neighborhood of 1,000 people watching every episode, it totally makes sense for me to play this and keep building a little audience of Ylands people. Alright. How big is our Hobbit hole door? I don't like that the ground down here has changed color. I don't know if this hill is steep enough. Maybe we find another... I'll leave that monstrosity. I'll try again, dig another Hobbit hole. Alright, where is a beautiful spot? Yeah, this island's big. I think there's more of it outside of render distance still. So we can kind of keep looking until we find a really steep peak. I think there's going to be more over here. Or is this the end of it? I think it just keeps going. I really want an island this big, guys. That's one thing I miss that you got in Minecraft, is the ability to just kind of, like, hop on a horse and do your exploration. This is all ocean exploration, really. Once you find an island, you explore it. It's only so big. Okay, so we're going to have some mountainous terrain over here. This is definitely Hobbit country, I think. Ooh, look at this lake country up here. I haven't seen too many lakes. Good morning. Good morning, new subscribers. Welcome. Check this out. I really haven't seen much of this. Inland lakes. I think the islands just ain't big enough. Naturally. Okay, so some of these hills look awesome. Like these little hills. But I'm worried we can't dig a big enough Hobbit hole out of them. Like, this looks like Hobbit country a little bit to me. I don't know. I don't know. I need a hole to dig in. I guess let's head over to this mountainside where it's steep and where there's a lot of land under us, in case I do carve away too much. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I don't get hurt if I fall, right? Especially not if I put the propeller back on. Boom. Whoops. I need this gun. Alright. Maybe right here? Into this chunk of land? I probably shouldn't do it where I can see a hole in the back. I'm probably gonna run into that. I've never dug a Hobbit hole. I did this once in Minecraft. And I built up the dirt around it mostly, because the grass would grow back. In this game, I can't get the grass to properly grow back over the holes I dig. But this is the spot, somewhere right around here. So let's blast a few things. Including that stupid goat. Get your face blasted, you goat idiot. He had it coming. Okay. This is it. That's our hole. Brush shapes, brush size. Let's make the brush smaller. Oh, that is small. Oh, you know what? We should be level. That's what needs to happen. We need to be looking straight. Something like this. Okay, and let's brush size up. Oh wow, I'm eating away the inside. Okay. Oh man. This is harder than it looks, guys. Oh, Hobbit hole's a mess. Just let me have some building pieces and start building. What have I done? What have I done? Here, let's grab the flattener part of the tool. Editing mode F. What does this do? Flatten any terrain. Flatten. Uh-huh. What? What am I supposed to do with this terrain? Oh my... What a mess. What a true mess. Oh, this is the worst. This is not a Hobbit hole. Does propel packs, aren't they awesome? Yeah, man, they're cool. I would love to use them. Guys, a Hobbit hole's a terrible idea. I can't dig a good hole. Terrain type, J. So that means I can put grass. Does that mean I can paint with grass? Like, no. Editing mode, F. Smooth. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a cool tool. That's a cool tool. Okay, yeah, you can undo your mistakes a little bit. Watch this. No one will ever know that I tried to dig a Hobbit hole there. Active tools. Okay. Edit mode. Paint terrain type. Okay, this is grass then. Okay, terrain type J. Grass me up. Okay. But you can't... Interesting. Interesting. So maybe the best way to do a Hobbit hole is to build it up with dirt. So maybe we keep trying to learn how to use these tools. That is the name of the stream today. Enlarge existing terrain. That's a cool feature. That's a cool feature. So maybe we could do this. And we'll keep enlarging. Ooh, that made a real sphere. Gotta keep moving the brush. Gotta keep moving the brush. Maybe you build out a Hobbit hole. And then you come over and paint over it with grass after. Hobbit hole. What a mess. What a I'm terrible. I don't know how to execute on this idea. I'm just... Learn to build. That's the whole point. These are not good tools, though, because I'm not going to use these in my regular game. Oh, that got out of control fast. Good lord. What have I made? That's obscene. Merge into this. Merge together. Okay. Does it look like a Hobbit hole yet? Oh, that's the worst thing I've done, guys. I'm sorry. This is awful. You know what might help me? Turn your brain on. Because that's a hideous mess. Keep learning. These are paintbrushes and you're using them right now. It's like you've got clumsy hands. Learn to paint with them. Alright, and then we'll smooth terrain. Edit mode, remove, flatten, smooth, 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 smooth. We're doing it. Smoothing out this mess. Ooh. Okay, this part can't come out this far. Unless this part down here comes out further. So get smooth. Damn it. But we can definitely smooth out this mess. That's a great tool. That's a cool tool. And if I could spread this grass color everywhere, I would be stoked. Okay, let's go back to the remove tool then. Paint with grass. Okay, let's do that in a sec. Enlarge, remove. Okay. The remove tool things get ugly a little bit here. But you always go back to the smooth tool. Remove, remove, remove. Yep. Yep. Hobbit hole yet? Flatten, smooth. This terrain is smooth already. How do I learn to use this tool? Oh, wow. I think we might be at start fresh point. We're getting there. Slow and steady. Let me go look at some... Okay. What? Did I miss that? TJ? Just a kickstart for the new mic fund. Did I already mention that to you, TJ? That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to start a little fundraise job. I'll start it here for now, but I have some new... I still need to decide, so I don't know the fundraise total, but I need some new microphones. I already get some incredible support from the people who back me on Patreon and here on the stream support, so thank you to you guys. If I didn't say it at the top of this stream, you guys make my world go round. I'm not asking the folks who are already doing something to do something, but I'm just going to keep track of the few little donations we get on here, and when it hits the right amount, I'm going to drop for something so that we have something to work towards. I'm sort of just getting by in life right now. Not really much extra cash to go around. Just sort of living a very bohemian life, making geeky YouTube videos and just getting the bills paid, but not a whole lot more. And it's thanks to patrons and people like that. So I don't want to ask for anything, but I do want to work up to a new mic, and it's not in the budget yet. So yeah, we'll put that $10 towards that, TJ. You're a boss, man. Okay, so this is the hill we've been derping. Is this the one? I mean, we can keep learning how to use these tools if you guys are patient, if nobody's in a hurry. And speaking of the new mic fund, I think I got rid of the frazzle noise, the frizzle. Do I sound good this morning, guys? Frizzle. The frizzle. Technical term. I need to call in an audio professional. Yeah, you get some real frizzle problems. Your mic's very frizzly. Let's go look at some quick pictures, but thank you, TJ. That's awesome. I don't get too many of those. Those make my day. That's awesome, brother. Okay, so let's go. People, real life Lord of the Ring Hobbit house. That's a house with a Hobbit-type door. This is just a garden, a concrete garden build. This is Hobbity. But none of these are iconically Hobbity. Is this Bilbo style? That's kind of the style I'd be leaning towards wanting to make. I would want to always... I like that, where there's a big chunk of wall sticking through. Rather than that. Maybe we start with this and we build the dirt up to it. Okay, let's shift this over to here. Let's mix up the old playlist a little. Do we want to mix up the playlist? We want some chill, kind of lean back building music? For shizzle, my frizzle. I love the DJ quads, but maybe we mix it up. Alright, let's turn that down for now, and let's go with a different playlist, and we'll settle into some building, and we'll try and make a Hobbit hole happen over the next hour plus. What have I got for you guys? We're going to search Some old Josh Woodward. My buddy. The acoustic music that you guys know from my old Ark building tutorials. This is a DJ Quads mix with Woodward. Now let's just go to this one. Put it on shuffle. And maybe we turn it up a notch. Or I'll turn up my mic a notch. Let me know how that volume is. You guys hear some music? But yeah, thank you, TJ. You're putting towards a good cause, brother. Let's get into this then. Where's that image for me? I will not be showing it to you guys, I don't think. No. I'm just looking at what I would need to get started with. It's a good song. What song is this? Oh, I used to use this sometimes to intro Ark Building Evolved. What is going on, geeks? Welcome to another episode of Ark Building Evolved. So, we need a little bit of a flat area out front. There's not much of a flat area. So let's grab the Terraformer tool and brush shapes, terrain type. We want smooth terrain, paint with grass, remove, flatten. Flatten with grass, that's what we want. Uh-huh. I don't want to do too much here. Okay, we're gonna make a masterpiece, guys. It's going to be our best work yet. Specialness. Okay, and then this can come out to sort of like a natural conclusion. Shape the terrain to your touch. Bring it to your will. You know, Corrales used to do Minecraft building tutorials, and he used to do them like this style. And he would just get these epic houses done in like a 22-minute video. And there wasn't a lot of editing. Like, he just kept talking and building and just wouldn't stop. It's like he already knew what he was building, and he was just like kind of like they talk about Michelangelo and the statue of David, where he's like, oh, I didn't carve that. It was already there. I just removed the marble to reveal it. And it's like that kind of a thing. It's like it feels like with Corrales building back in the day with Minecraft, and those are inspired the way I still do. Let's not flatten. Let's smooth. I think that's right, and we'll flatten a little bit more. But yeah, he would just go. It would go and lay out everything. Like maybe he just practiced it 4 or 5 times before he recorded it. That's probably it. The people who are the best at this YouTube thing, they're all actual pros. They approach things from a professional mindset. I've done that before. I've practiced builds and then done them on camera. But most of the time I just give you my first take. And this is absolutely first take. This is learning together. I remember the clap for the first block every time. Oh, for Corrales? Is that his thing? I don't remember that. Okay, so we got a little thing. Alright, now for our blocks, we are going to go with a plank block, I think. Why don't you dig it out with a shovel, then come back and smooth it out? I might do that. I think I'm going to be more worried about our... Oh, I forgot about the actual grid. I was picturing being able to build across here. This is the actual grid line. Alright, I'll dig out some more. I'll flatten out a different shape, or I'll, that's flatten, smooth. Let's smooth then. Yeah, I could totally shovel dig. The basic tool seems too small for the other thing. Alright, so we need to... God, I don't want to go back to this one. Enlarge existing terrain. And then we'll smooth it out. What? Why is that one sinking to the ground? Oh, because I did remove. What? Paint some more dirt. Okay, and then we'll go remove, flatten, smooth. Get smoothed. And then paint with grass. Okay, I could learn how to use this, guys. I could become Corrales. I could get good and we could just start building and go, and we would just be there. Okay, so where was my building line? Across here. Alright. So what I want to do is dig out a little... Here, I'll show you the one picture I've got in front of me, guys. This one. See that? I want to dig out that little flat area first, leave a little bit of dirt above my head, and we'll worry about everything else after. God, I hope I can pull something off for you guys today. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Clumsy. And maybe dig back a little bit more here in the middle. Oh, you know what I need from you guys? Like geeks, even though we're geeks. What do you think in Super Bowl? Who's watching the game tonight? How do I get rid of this? There we go. Patriots, Eagles. Give me your picks. I think this Eagles team is better than either of the Giants. Well, as good as the first Giants team that beat the Patriots, and better than the second one, I think. And the Patriots just always win, so I think I'm going to be betting on them to win. They don't always win. I find it very hard to bet against Tom Brady. That guy's crazy talented. By the looks of it, the edge on the roof of your picture is almost shapes into the land, or vice versa. Maybe adding a curve to the top would look more natural. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with it. I know you want to try that terrain tool, but I think digging it with a shovel would make a cleaner line. Well, yeah, you guys are probably all all have good ideas. And then we go back to this one. Hold on. Alright, and then I'm going to start laying out a little wall. We'll build some dirt up behind it. So, I have these plank blocks I could try, now that we've kind of built on a proper line. They look a lot like the blocks in the thing, which would be here. Nope. Come on. Right here. So they look a lot like those shingly blocks. If not, we can use a big wood panel style block maybe for it. And what should we do? Do I need to do another bed? God, my progress is slow. What a mess. I might hide this one from the world. This one might never. This is not going to be the first one live stream to get 1,000 views and 100 likes. Ain't gonna happen. Don't do sports. I understand. No geek predictions from the Super Bowl. I thought from the third. Is it? There's not 30. Maybe there's not 30 watching. How many are watching over here? That update's probably. I like it gets stuck on a nice high number. And 31. Okay. Never mind. We're doing good. Alright, let me get this thing off your screen, guys. I'm sorry. And I've slept till morning, I think. Get me out of bed. Okay, so replace one block. Is that what it is? Okay, and I now need to get it back. God dang fool. In the future, I'll plan these things out, guys. I'll put all this stuff in my hotbar. I'll come in with a plan instead of working it out with you, but weekend just flies frickin' by. Flies right by. Okay, so that's interesting. They form together to form a really smooth line. Then they are not going to. They work great when you stack them, like this. But maybe we're going to have to do that interspersed with this. Yeah. Ooh. Anybody figured this out for this game yet? Anybody done this before? This is cool. These plank blocks are stupid expensive in survival. They require like a log and a half. Shoot. I don't know if I've seen anybody do this. This is kind of a cool concept. To get that shingly look. Uh-huh. This is the improvisational part. This is like jazz for me. Just keep slapping bits together. And then we gotta curve that thing. But how we look. Let me alt-tab this thing back to your screen. Let me view the image so it's in full screen, and let me give you guys this window back. What do you think? Oh wait. What do you think about that for the bottom of it? For that bottom chunk. Right around here. So it's going to be flat across the front. I'm going to have to make a little room for a door. It's going to have to go maybe, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 high? Something like that. And then it's going to start to curve out like this. Yeah, I mean, like, for me, it's like jazz building. Like, ooh, put this piece here, put that piece there. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Very clever. I feel like I talk too much in here. TJ, talk as much, please. The island streams have been so quiet, chat-wise. This is the best one yet. You guys are knocking it out of the park. You're killing it. Okay, so let's just do... This, guys, I have talked about one of my building inspirations. It's funny how you can pick this up. Some of you guys may have YouTube channels 3 years from now, and you play in a totally different game that doesn't exist yet. And you might take little things you've picked up watching me and go, that's a little idea that I can use building. So I watched for years this guy, and I've talked about him 10 times, well, 10, maybe like 40 times since I started my channel, named BOO. Great builder, just had a really good eye for it and passionate for it, and started at a time when there were enough people watching his Minecraft videos that he could do that every day for his job. And he had this series called Building with BOO. 100,000 people would watch episode to episode, including me. And I tuned in for a long time. And I would watch him build, and it would be this. Like, he would be very good at mixing and matching things, and just trying to randomize things. Just keep it up, and then would just keep pressing himself to get better and better at building. It was a constant inspiration. You walk back and look at your old... He did this Minecraft series, 500 episodes. And sorry guys, I'm just going to refresh this viewer count thing for us, because I'm sure it's not right anymore. It hasn't changed in a long time. 31. Okay. Well, that's because you guys are a steady, consistent audience. You're amazing. But I would pick up tips and tricks from this guy playing Minecraft, things that I haven't even really used much in Ark, because with Ark, there's not randomizing bits and pieces as much like we have right here. And I'm gonna have to blast a hole in this for the door anyway. And we'll have to figure out a size for that door. And then we'll figure out where to build from there. Something like this. But yeah, I'm using things I picked up watching a guy play Minecraft years ago. I do a stop motion bot gameplay. I don't watch football, more of a racing kind of guy. Cool. Am I gonna play Ark today? Yes, later, but not on the stream, my friend. Not on the stream. And I don't know about later. I gotta go to a Super Bowl party. I really haven't made very much time to play at all lately. I've been sucking. Something terrible. Okay, so it looked like there was some stone at the bottom in that picture. I say we leave a little bit of this at the bottom, and if we do stone, we can do that. But I'm gonna try and build up, because we're gonna have to do doors, right? And the doors are not round, so we only want to be so wide. Huh. I can't build that close to these wooden blocks? Hold on a sec, guys. It wouldn't let me build right up against them, which is what I was hoping I'd be able to do. Here, I'll make some something behind him to support it. Okay. No? Huh. Okay, well, hold on. Let's blast out a couple of these blocks, and we'll see if that makes a difference, and we can always put them back. Yes. So I can't go there. Okay. Let's blast out these two, and we're getting a feel for it. And then, this is the only way to do this, I think. Keep them in line. And now we gotta turn that into a Hobbit hole. Good, it'll let me build here. We're good. We're good. Alright, and let's get that damn plank block on the hotbar. I need a double-size hotbar. The doors don't have to be on there. And let's put you here as well. Something like this. Okay. And then, are we gonna try and make it an actual circle shape? I wonder. Yep, I need to just adjust this all down by 1, I think. And maybe do that. Uh-huh. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. So do this. Put this on top. Put this on top. That's the start of something. So the only other way we could do it is if we want it to really look round at the bottom, I think the pieces to put in there are these ones here. But we can't leave a space in the middle. So, I don't know what to do. Waldo giving me some tips. Like, if we could leave a space in the middle, like, let's say, then we could do a better circle. Like, let's do this. And remove you. And let's go back. As soon as I say I don't need the door. Right? Oh, that's... damn it. Okay, blast this. And we'll flip that upside down. And let's say we can do a line up the middle. Because you can't paint doors, so we're not going to be able to match the custom color of that Frodo door. So if I can do this now, I can start to make a much better circle shape. I can start to leave that little space in the middle. By the way, guys, I started my last job that I had this time last year. I was unemployed this time last year, and then by the time the Super Bowl hit, I was coming home from my first shift at a Tex-Mex restaurant, wearing my new cowboy boots with a free fajita meal. Yep, that's the story. And I have not had to be a waiter since August, so life is good. But it was this time last year, yeah, I came home to that Patriots, whatever the F, Super Bowl Falcons last year. Watched it and freaked out. It was a crazy game. Oh, yes! Okay, start the stream right here. This is the first good moment of the whole thing. What y'all think? Is that close to the shape you would want? I know it's not perfect. How times have changed and legends are made. Legends are made. People are so fun. I have the big... there was something I was doing with the Geeks where... It was one of my live streams where Tag Back TV was in chat. And I think Aaron Longstaff was in chat. And someone was like, oh, look at all the celebrities. It's like, wait, no, we're guys that build things in on our computers in our houses. We could be very sad and lonely. You don't think we're famous. You have no idea. I always wonder, I've seen a lot of YouTubers make some crazy videos over the last few years that make me wonder about how you maintain a positive mindset doing this over and over and over again. Like, I see PewDiePie videos now. He talks really honestly, eloquently for a guy that used to be about, you know, screamy videos or freaking out and just being super loud. I know that's not what he was about. I know he always had a very positive message, but he speaks very eloquently now about like the dangers associated with being a YouTuber. Jimmy Whale, how you doing, my man? All right, so Jimmy, if you were just joining, we're working on this image. Ish. I can't do a round door, so I'm improvising. I'm working out these blocks around it. So far, that's what we got. This is a fun, like, I don't know, shingle-y technique. Excuse me, that I've been working out here. And let's do that. Let's keep up with this. I'm gonna move this and this on the hotbar. And I still have my mouse, my crazy, game-changing, cool mouse from that I got to play Ark with. That has all these crazy buttons on it, so I can do anything, guys. I'm unstoppable when it comes to building. Yes. There we go. Maybe we'll put one in right there. And fill the rest with these. And there's a few different textures on these little cubey ones. That I don't think I have different textures on there. But I could turn these sideways. I don't know what that would do for us. Let's try a couple of those sideways ones. Upside down. Oh, look at the options we could have, guys. If you are creative, if you have been building an Ark like a soldier for 2 years, making the most of a building system that nobody's put TLC into since the game came out, building cool things, this is a breath of fresh air. This is like, oh my god, I can just flip the piece over and use the other side of it? Oh, you mean if I think it would look cool if I made it upside down, I can just make it upside down? Of course I can. Give me this block back. Thank you very much. Whoops. Okay, guys, this is fun. I enjoy so far. Let's try another upside downer. Oh gosh, okay. Too random on that side? Too random. I need some more longer... That side was closer. I need some more things that look like long boards. Less... yeah, too random. Yep. Put that one in. And same here. So you get 2 minutes in the game typically to pick pieces back up. Okay, one of these is a good spot here for the upside down one, but the spots I did put the upside down one are terrible. So maybe we go upside down here. They look so weird, the spots I did. So let's get rid of this. I don't like that. I don't like that. But 1 or 2 upside down ones is cool among a bunch. Okay. So this is a little closer to randomness. Yeah, I did better there. Still not perfect. Look better when the random pieces were horizontal rather than vertical. Yes, I think you're right. Like this texture, you mean? Rather than the top texture, this one. So if we took... Hold on. That out. And then spun it like this. I think that's what you're talking about, bud. I think so. Alright. And there's third person, first person. Seamless changing in this game. Okay, so I think we use logs for the next stage. What's up, Bruce Newbington? What's crack-a-lackin'? Hobbit holes crack-a-lackin'. You're coming in at a good time. You missed all the nonsense. William Johansson. I missed the Aberration Survival. I know, I never really gave that series a chance, buddy. And yes, I'm still into Ark, absolutely. I played Ark yesterday night on the channel. Like, it's the last thing I did was Ark. I've just been digging this game lately, and I've needed a break, so I've been taking advantage. Sunday mornings are going to be about Islands, but you're going to start seeing a lot of Ark stuff. You guys notice how the like on the vids are slacking compared to Ark? You know what? Is it as a ratio? Because the views are not the same either, Ninja Monkey. I don't know how it's been a while since I took a look at the old statisticals. What'd you call me? Statistics. Let me see. I don't know what my most recent ones have done. God, this is going slowly. But yeah, I'm loving this stream. Hobbit door looks so much better than I would have imagined. You're too sweet. But yeah, let's take a look at likes and nonsense. I hope we're still getting some good likes on these videos, but honestly, it's definitely going to be slower. I knew when I dove into this game that it was, yeah, William, so I'll tell you what I'm thinking about in Ark. I knew that when I dove into this game that there were going to be fewer people watching, that I would get some people going, hey, play Ark. I've watched my favorite YouTubers become popular based on one game and try and branch out a little bit, and it's difficult. But yeah, we have 30, 40, 60 likes on the Best Islands. Not the Best Islands videos, but across the board, they're hitting 50, 60 for Islands. And then the Ark stuff, we can usually sneak up to around 100 likes. Depends, though. Really, my Big Red Barn Episode 2 Aberrations, 1,400 views, only 69 likes. So that's no good. So yeah, likes are a weird one. They're a very weird one. But yeah, there will be Ark coming, William, so I have some new ideas. UFC gets his imagination going, the skill just takes over and he flies through. Oh, you are too kind. Let the skill take over. Let's fly through it then. Allow the skill to float through me. Okay, so what we're going to use for this next section, and you're right, Wayne, let's go it. So let's go log. We're going to add log to the inventory. Maybe in replacement of the torch thing. And we'll go into, not food, sandstone is going to be next. And I think sandstone, if you guys look at this, is going to be the right color for that upper bit. And we'll maybe use some wood as the sandstone block. Yeah, I don't know which ones, though. I should build with the small blocks, but they're kind of don't look so good. Alright. Nope, that's medium. Where's the other small ones? Is that this? Okay. So let's try this out. Let this genius take over. I'm tired. Let's improvise. Okay, guys. I'll go first person, and I'll stick to first person, at least for a bit. Ooh, and you know what? It's gonna have to be on top of this wall with a beam behind it, because I forgot that there's that little gap of air. And we'll beam across behind there. I'll tell you guys a show my brother's been rewatching. I don't know if you ever watched back in the day, Scrubs. Scrubs, for me, was super influential. That show, I started watching it when I was like 21. Had no idea who I was, what I wanted to be, how to talk to girls. And I watched that show, and it kind of gave me some like, oh, okay, well, if I did this, maybe this will work. But maybe I'll do a JD impression. Here's how to be a geek and own it. Maybe that was what I got from Scrubs. But my brother's been rewatching the show, and at first I was watching the episodes going, man, these aren't as good as I remember. And now he's getting into some hilarious ones. Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay. Okay, guys, so, and then we can try some of the sandstone stuff. So here's my problem with the sandstone. Look at that texture. Whoops. I even get that lag here, eh? That texture's too much for me. So what I'm going to need it to be is that texture. See the difference? Rather than that. I think we're going to want the least texture possible. But yeah, Scrubs for me was super influential. I went to the barber, Jimmy. I used to went to the barber and go, give me the JD. And they go, what? And I bring in pictures of Zach Braff. That's how influential the show was, when I had no idea what I was doing, how to communicate with other humans, how to be an interesting human myself. I certainly hadn't figured any of those things out in life. Okay, so the question is, what am I doing with you guys here? The question is if this block is going to look good right next to it, and it's going to look perfect. They are a great match. So this sandstone I've been building with like a boss. If you guys check out the building project, and we haven't curved yet with our walls, so I don't want to go too far. What do we got over there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can definitely go at least that far. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. So yeah, anyway, Fluffy King, thank you, man. If you like my stuff, you can subscribe. If you want some really good inspiration, watch a YouTuber called Keralis. You do not have to tell me that, brother. You do not have to tell me that. We talked about Keralis already this morning. Giant inspiration for old UTC. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. That sounded more like Mario than Keralis. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. It's a me, Mario. But no, Keralis, he used to do his Minecraft tutorials. There was a lot of bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I'm a fan of the guy. He's delightful. Entertained me for years. Through his Ark series, he did 2 of them. I think 2 good ones with our Pooping Evolved peeps. And did Keralis start a multiplayer thing? I keep seeing all his buddies, Vintage Beef and them, have a new multiplayer Islands world going on. Keralis get involved with those guys? I would love to just get... I wanted it with Ark and it never happened. I never got the chance to be in the same world as Keralis, but man, if I could do that in this world, in this game, man, that would be so cool. I keep waiting. Someday. Keralis rules the Minecraft scene. Love him. Doesn't even mess around with it anymore. Still rules it. I hope some of my building tutorials keep getting views years down the road like his still do. And maybe we'll try back-to-back upside downers right there. You rock, Wayne. Yeah, Keralis is a boss. He's the so far I always said it in Ark. I would be like, oh well, since Keralis isn't playing Ark anymore, I'll put myself up for the title of best builder. I'll see if I can compete for that. See if people think I'm the best. But only with Keralis, not in the game. If Keralis is competing, then I do not want to go head to head with that guy. But I thought once Keralis left the game, I'm like, maybe I can take on these GG Fizz, Timmy Carbine type dudes. Maybe I can be the build king. And then Aaron Longstaff came in and kicked all our butts. I haven't seen Aaron this morning. He's checked out this game. I think he'd probably be amazing at it. This song, a little too much, guys. Stewie the Geek, patron and stream sponsor. Stewie, we're building a Hobbit hole. We're attempting to. That's enough randomness, guys. That's pretty good. Now, we gotta finish building up and around the door here. I'm glad I set that back. How do I build up around the door? What? I guess I should do a wood trim. Let's see how that would look, because that's going to mean... something like that. And then... something like this. Yep. And then this bad boy. But yeah, I would love to get, what's that? Where's the chill vibes of DJ Quads? We had them going earlier, and I mixed it up. We can get back into some DJ Quads. For sure we can. Hobbit hole, huh? Aren't you a little tall for a hobbit hole? Yes, for sure, buddy. Alright, let's sleep, guys. We'll sleep in this bed, and you're right. Maybe let's get some more upbeat music going. What? I picked that bed up? What a fool. Inventory? What happened to that bed? Oh no, I'm in it. What? Let's go third person. I don't understand what's happening. Lie on? Okay, and sleep. In first person, you don't get that. Heads up. Alright, wake up, and stand up. Okay? And then let's find that music for you guys. What was I looking for? I think it's called the Islands Live playlist. laugh? Correct. No. This one. No. No. This one. There you go. That's the chill DJ quads. That's how we get into building old school. Okay, by the light of day, that is lovely. We have done wondrous things. This is a good choice, music change. New day, new music. Alright, so let's recreate that, guys. So this is the trick with this game, is all these pieces flipping over, giving you all these options. If you learn to look at everything as a three-dimensional object that can be anything, that can be free-placed, like, the building is crazy. Like, I would love to see Corrales just go balls deep in the building, pardon my language. But I would love to see that. Like, he built a lot, for sure, but I would love to just see him dedicate pure building. Forget the other aspects of the game. I know he's never gonna. I couldn't do that either. I really enjoy the other aspects of the game. Getting to play with geeks especially. Okay, so we're gonna have to have some wood on top. This is like, this works because this is a facade. It means that if I can do it right, there's a way to maybe shape this out. These are B00 songs, to be honest. That's where I first heard DJ Quads. In this series, I take some inspiration from B-dubs for the playlist. These are the first few that you hear, and the ones that I use in my playlist are ones that I associate with that guy. Just inspires me. Get building. Think about the amazing things you could build if you made 400 episodes of any amazing building game. That's the main... much as I love Corrales, that would be as much the reason as possible that I want to get to know him, is potentially get to meet my inspiration. He was one of them, but definitely B-dubs was the guy. Alright, I think I gotta tie those in together, or do we leave that little bit of log there? And do we do another set of doors on top? I guess that's a possibility. How does this game respond to that concept? Okay, yeah, I get it. Let's do this first. So let's talk about Ark. It's off topic, but a few of you guys were asking about Ark ideas and what you might be able to expect, what might be coming down the pipe. So the newest thing that we have going, and I'll have to take some of this down, guys. This is probably too tall. But the newest thing we have going in our Patreon server communities is clustered servers. And that means you can go from the island to... Oops, this is not going to work for me the way I want it to. You can go from the island... Yeah? Okay, let's try this. No. Ark lets you do this. Okay, there was a way. There's a way. Ah, set back. Okay. Okay. I'm on it. Let's try this. And we'll have to take this out totally. It's super in the way. Okay, and let's try the doors on there. Uh-huh. And now this? I think? Let's see how this looks. I don't know. Alright, and where's my blaster tool? This thing. Let's take out this, and this. Maybe you gotta build the top ones, then the bottom ones? Because this is gonna look weird, I think, with them not being on the same axis. I don't know how we're doing, guys. How's this thing look? Yeah, it still does bada bing bada boom. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear it too much. Yeah, let's talk about, let's talk about the servers. we got them clustered now, and I need to start. So basically my plan, going back to the end of the year, and I know January's gone, but my plan going back to the end of the year was to, come on brain, finish up my existing Ark series, finish up what I had going on, which was Ragnarok Explorers and Building Evolved, and finish those up and call a day to them, and then work out the next Ark thing I was going to be doing was Aberration. And then as I built an Aberration and kind of lost steam and didn't know what to do next, I kind of hit a gap, like a burnout for Ark that I hadn't felt before. So my plan now is come back and build a series around the cluster, around the fact that you can do the island, you can do Ragnarok, you can do Scorched Earth, you can do Aberration, you can come and go from all of them, interact with all the people, and I can start catching up with what's been going on with my people. There's a crazy, beautiful community of builders and geeks and players, and I really don't dedicate enough time to playing amongst them. So that's something I aim to do as we go forward a little bit. Get to spend some time doing that. So that's my plan. So there will be more Ark in the future. I don't know how we're going to do this stage of the build. Where are you going to be later? I won't be... No, I have go to a Super Bowl game after this. I will spend a little time on Ark. I really have to build a teleporter for somebody. But I won't get to play until tomorrow. I've been uninspired. I haven't known what to do, what was going to get me going. Alright, here we go, guys. I got a plan. We're gonna figure out the upper bits of this. And we'll go from there. That's the top of the circle. And we need some Hobbit hole like, let's see here. Let's try this block. And I'll go back to first person for this chunk of things. Whoops. But my plan for the week with Ark, I hope I can get some new ideas rolling on each of the servers, get some new concepts, and I want to work out the idea of maybe streaming in the evenings instead of stressing about making and editing videos, which slows me down and keeps me from ever getting too much done on a Geek server, is if I'm doing videos like I did this most recent time around with Ragnarok, or with Aberration. Alright, that is... You know what? No, that probably needs to go higher. I don't know how you work out the actual lip of the thing. Let's try this. Let's try that.
Don't forget.
So this is incorporating some of the techniques I've already been using, trying to tutor style, trying to do this sort of extra frame. You're adding like a second layer of depth to your wall, and I think 2 is just the start. I could see myself getting some crazy patterns and ideas going, try to make unique looking things in this game. Real quick. Oops. My head in the way? There we go. You're like medicine to me, guys. Okay. I like that I can alt-tab in and out of this for you guys. So I'm improvising some of this, obviously. Okay, let's go up there. Alright, and we're gonna have to build down with these now. Alright. Gonna have to pop a couple pieces out of this, I think. Okay. This needs to be back in the inventory. Not gonna use too many more logs. Let's blast this. And, oops, this. And let's take this. So that'll be almost the tall height of the whole Hobbit hole. I think one more for the middle, and then we would work out maybe a second one, and then you would start working out the slope downward So it would probably be something like this. Actually, you know what? I think it wouldn't. I think it would be flat across the top a little bit more. I think it would probably be... Yep, that's right. Probably be something like this. And we should remove that middle one. Pop. And actually, I wonder if I should build this a whole thing out, like this upper lip. It really should extend further out. So this could just be the starter point for it. Here. Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Where is this block? I can't get it to go where I want at all. Right. Up one. I'd make a small flat T at the top too, yes. A grizzle my nizzle. Screw off! It's touching another object. What's your problem? Come on, Lord. Lagging. The first person is fine, but the up close of the first person is too frantic, like this grid thing. It's super disorienting. You gotta ditch the grid maybe in first person to make people use it. Is that the right way? Yes. It's so hard to see these blocks sometimes. Alright, and then from here, maybe we could do this. Let's see. And how do we go down from there? Like that? Or maybe we shift it... Maybe we shift it over like this? That's my dog hacking. He's coughing if you guys can hear him. Oh, that's not right. I think this looks too flimsy. What do you think, TJ? Give me good advice over there. That or this? Maybe that together. Yeah, that looks better. Keep it thicker. This looks too thin in the middle. Okay, back up. Oh wow, what happened to my vision? I keep forgetting I can fly. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Not used to that. That's looking good so far. How's the ground? Good. Okay, so we're gonna figure that out. But you can build the ground up around the doorway. That's a thing that we can do with a little time. Something like, come on, like that. And then from there we'll come out with just a 1, maybe? Oh, 1, 2, oh, not that. Why am I suddenly glowing? Did my headlamp start working or something? The world just seems brighter than it was a few minutes ago. Oh, now what? I can't do this. Here, this will have to go up like this. Yeah, that's better. Nope. I hate that. This is a tricky process, this building. It's easier, obviously, so much easier than it is in survival. But the building process in this game is long and slow. Like, I spend a lot of time... Like, an episode that you have watched of me playing is sometimes 6 hours of building. Easy. Sometimes. go there, and there, there, and there. Alright, let's look back to our image. Alright, it doesn't taper down too much at first, but I feel like we're taller than we ought to be. Maybe that's just in reference to the ground around us, but I say put in another couple of these, maybe. And then we'll look at the next taper down. So that would be the equivalent of one of these, I think. Yep. Alright, so the next taper down could be like this. And a little bit steeper, maybe. Alright, and then am I gonna end up doing the same thing I did last time where I think this looks silly? Now that could work. Maybe just go 2 this time. We got a crazy storm. I turned down all the sound effects earlier because the backpack, the propeller backpack, is like thump 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 thump. But we're hopefully getting inspired by a Hobbit hole. This weather is so cool. I dig it. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of improvising this. It's nice and creative because you can go back and undo your mistakes without too much trouble. ZZ. Go over here. Push that in like that. Alright, the whole thing would start curving very soon too. So I'll just rebuild. I'll build out what I've already got. Oh my gosh, where's the right setting for this? There we go. Alright, and this gives us some stuff we can fill in, I would think. That looks alright. Alright, so something like that. This is a tall Hobbit hole. This is a big bunch of roof above us here. Did I build too much roof for a Hobbit hole? Just building more of these struts up now, guys. Oh, of course. Oh, are we not in the same line? No, perfect. There you go. Benefits of building in 3 dimensions, guys. That's the 3rd layer to our wall that we added up here with that section. Although I did like, honestly, I did like the log coming through there. I wonder how you would have to do that. Something like that, maybe. And then, what would I do? Log piece, I guess, would be the bit I need. Log piece. This bad boy. Oh, you guys are great. Love seeing you interacting and chat with each other. You guys are fantastic. A few of you guys have been watching quite a long time. Coming back from Mawa. Over and over for some reason. Entertained, I suppose, by my nonsense. Put this here, put this here. Okay. I see why that doesn't look right. I don't know. Oh, where light just goes away? Do I have like a flashlight mode? F? F doesn't do anything for me. Let's try going back to this. I think that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, it still doesn't look perfect, but I think it's better than what I had going. Put you in there. And then this goes up. Once you get the pattern down, it's fast. It should be fast. Should just keep slapping together. There's a position you can stand in that would make life easier. I think I've found it. So this is good for me, guys. This is getting me practice for building in survival. If I don't get this Hobbit hole done, and time is probably going to run out before I get anything crazy impressive done, we'll ideally try and keep doing what we're doing in survival. Work on a ship like Jaffa was excited for, and we can sail around to other islands. I'm working on, seriously, I've tried to drag a few of my friends who are great, like just creative types who I know would appreciate this game. I've tried to drag a few of them in during my recent obsession with it, and I have not succeeded too hard. There's one friend I should try, another guy that I know always loved and played Minecraft, a good pal of mine, has not made YouTube videos in a long time either. I wonder if he'd be down for some islands. And then a guy I still makes YouTube videos, but that I haven't played with in a long time. And then, yeah. Anyway, I got a few ideas of people I could drag over to hang out and hop on my ship with me and go explore the world. But I have yet to do it with many of my friends. Arahli I got playing this game a couple of times, and I know he hasn't been back to it much since, which is fine. Balances me out while I've been here too much. This is still, yeah, we've still been rocking on the Geek server, but me not playing Ark, I kind of got to get back in my rhythm with that. That'll be my goal for the week. Really get inspired. Worried too much about the content the first week, but kind of getting some ideas flowing and stuff like that, and then after that you guys will start to see some content coming out, some new ideas and whatnot. Something, I guess I just build right across. It goes fast once you get rolling, guys. Nope. Oh, this gun gives me my light? No. I don't know where my light comes from. Whoops, that's wrong, obviously. Unless we want one or two random blocks in the mix. Here, I'll mix in a couple random ones near and around the door. And we'll see how they look from a distance. Ooh, and I can build right in front of those silly doors? What kind of a weird setup have I got here? What? Damn it. My blocks are gonna line up funny. Dang it. I know what I can do. Okay, I think this is the game plan right here. What? I only have one of those blocks. Sometimes you pick one up and it selects that instead of selecting the actual infinite number of blocks in your inventory. Let's trying just a couple randomy blocks here and there. But mostly with the random on the top and bottom, so that it's not getting in the way. Now there's slightly different color on the two sides, so that's another bit of randomness you can incorporate. We'll have to back up and see if that looks horrible. We have the benefit of being able to remove everything we don't like. I'm gonna have to figure out how to build around that door. And then... Right. Gonna line up with one level or the other. I have no idea what side the block is facing out. Probably not the right one. A couple random blocks ain't gonna hurt anything. It might actually help. So there you go. Yeah, a couple random blocks does help, don't you think? I think we could use one probably right around here. Right? I think so. And with this one, I'm going to just do this. No. This. And then 1, 2, 3. Boom. Little dark brick. So there you go. We're really starting to get something. I'd use some texture blocks to make a subtle frame around the door. Interesting thinking, buddy. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that for sure. Okay, so what we want to do... There's nothing we can do with those doors being set back like that. I couldn't figure out how to do that, but we are going to want to build in front of them. Cover up the upper bits here. Here. Just so we can see what's what. Whoops. Every day, if I may. Working on it. If I may. Dig this song. Alright, let's hover. Go around to the front. Okay, this is progress. Give me the... How do I lose these things? Sandstone, little mini block. This thing. Alright, so we'll work that out in a sec, TJ. That basically talking about distinct blocks in a shape around the door. I think that would work pretty well too. I've been doing a lot of that in sort of a brick laying pattern, but maybe a little bit more of a random pattern would be good. So basically thinking like take these random blocks here and focus on doing them in this area right around the door. Is that kind of what you had in mind? And I kind of hate the way that door does that, but I can't think. The only thing we can do is move the lower doors back to that. If I can move the lower doors back to that level too, maybe we can make it happen. And then we can really work around it. Yeah, so that is an option. Yeah, we'll just have to build up and around the behind of them. I wonder if we should use logs here. That feels like a good idea. And I guess I gotta sleep in that dang bed again. Is it nighttime on me? What can I replace? The door. And sleep. Yay, Ylands. Oh, that's sweet. Love the positivity. Can't sleep in this weather. That's right. Whoops. We're working on a Hobbit hole. That was the idea here. So TJ, is that what you were thinking, bud? Is work out that shape? Wait, you can build the door and then remove the plank and keep the door. If only you'd known that earlier. Yes, but I think it would be causing us trouble now. I think we got a good setup going. I'll keep working at it. We can always play with it. This is just a creative build. Test out some new ideas. Learn to build together as a team. Team building. Building a team. This is going to be beautiful. Nope, that's not right. Oh, it is right. Shoot. Oh, Lord. That means technically, it's going to be a different height. That's laziness. Okay, let's slam dunk a block in here. I'll put this right here. Worry about that later. Okay, so let's try. Let's make this door the epicenter of the odd blocks. If that's not what TJ was thinking, it's what you got me thinking. What? Oh. Well, these singular blocks are not going to work well for me here. They don't have enough detail to them. Yeah, I need this sort of obscene level of shadowing that you get on these blocks. It's almost cartoony. Right. Why do I have so many individual blocks? Why did I do this? Here. It's like I only knocked out single blocks. Like a dork. Alright, starting to get somewhere. Oh man. And we'll stick, boom. Make it upside down one. Like so. All right. That help it a little bit? That's the idea we were going for. And back one, and forward one, boom. That kind of works, right? You need to get Monkey Puzzle and Vitmon. Yes, so the people I have bugged. I think my friend SW Chris might come play this game. He's the guy that I streamed with last night, and I asked an old ARC buddy, Dolan Meister, to come check out the game too. He said yes, I just haven't dragged him over here yet. I don't know if you probably don't know either of the guys, but or you didn't until the other stream. Alright, so that's our Hobbit hole as it stands now. What do we attempt to accomplish? The doors look better doing it this way, I have to admit. That works a little bit for me. I got some perfection to do. I think this piece maybe? I don't know if that works. What if this was log? Not this part. This part should be that. And we go LOG. I like that. Yeah, what's some realistic goals, guys, to get this done? I'm not gonna go forever. What would you like to see me do before we call it quits? Do I work on tapering it around this way? Do I work on building up some dirt behind it and carving out a little hole? I probably shouldn't mess with the dirt behind it yet. Let's look at this slope at which it comes out. It's pretty much just one angle. So whatever we build is going to be on that damn angle. It's not like it's constantly stepping out. Like, we could do it this way. And thank you for watching. TJ, oh, you're not skipping out. You're lagging really badly. Streams go, I haven't dropped a single frame. 2.5% dropped frames, but that's not a lot. Oh, we're streaming? Okay, I'm down to one internet box. I wonder. 5. Maybe this will make a difference. Maybe you will, maybe this will help. I did a stop and start. Finish up the front. Now, TJ, you guys still see me? I hope? Yes, you can. Do you want me to do kind of like some decorative stuff up here, or just derp around with the shape? What do you think makes sense? I'd probably go for another, what time? A half hour at least? So, here, I'll show you. This is how I would normally do a curve, is I would build out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, something like that. Hey, new subscriber. So that's how I would do a curve. And with this game, that seems like the way to do it. Build on the grid rather than try and actually do it at an actual angle like this. Because if you try and do it like this, you know, that's your only building pieces you can use, and you're done with the shingles, which I like. I like the shingles. We got to keep those going. So I think we got to build in this style. I don't know how that is for a shape. That would be decent, right? So that basically what's going to happen is this just needs to eat back into the earth as it comes around a corner. So we would have to put this tool back in my hand, God forbid. Let's be gentle. Smooth, paint, enlarge, remove, flatten. Gentle. Just get ever so slightly closer. There you go. So what did I do? 4, 3, 4, 2, 2. These are patterns I have taught myself. Okay, so definitely a bunch more this way then. But we're getting close to it. We're carved this side at least. This is like what you might expect from a Hobbit hole. So I did 4. Then we go 1, 2, 3. And let's switch up to this block here for a sec. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this. Is this what I did? Whoops. Something like this. Yeah, those are the same. Okay. And then these blocks, I'm going to try and just do on this side. I'll try and do sections where I do a board right across. And maybe we break that one up by 1. And then come back in with the cube. Cube. This is less cube-like. This is, I don't know what shape this is. What would you call this nonsense? So how's the stream? Any better, guys? Dropped frames detected. Crap. What? Yeah, I'm struggling on my end, guys. I think my internet might not be keeping up with things. Let's try lowering some bit rates. We haven't had to do this in a long time. Lower the stream quality details. I don't remember how to do this. I haven't had to do it since I've been in this app. Dashboard, how would I do it? Settings, there we go. Video, output. Let's try this, and we'll get, wow, the internet's struggling for me, guys, so it's my end. It's on my end. Hold on, let's try again. Are we back? Nope, that's not a good intro song. Are we back? I think we'll be back with poorer quality than we were before. But we should be able to keep up with the stream. I should have the bandwidth to do this. Have you played Monster Hunter World? No, I have not, good sir. I read that wrong at first. It didn't sound so scary. Thank you guys if you keep tuning in. It sounds like we're having trouble. My internet seems to be cutting out. I'm down to one of my 2 internet boxes for the next weekend for the stream, guys. So thank you for hanging out. Let's keep working away at this. Let's make some progress, and I'll call it quits after getting a good handle on this thing. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's take you out and do this. And now one thing we could do, guys, I'll show you once we get into this. So I'm trying to make sure my 2 sides are not the same. I'm trying to keep mixing things up enough. And let's go upside downer. Whoops. Yeah, these are some of my fave songs in the DJ Quads mix. Okay, that looks weird. Let's try that. And we need a lot of plank blocks now. Come slamming in here. Alright, maybe we'll make that the lowest height, something like that. So that. Okay. That's one random block. The randomness is fun, working that out. Yep. I don't know how far. Something like that. I definitely have to do this. Whoops. Wrong tool. Wrong tool. But that's how easy it's gonna be here. Slap you in there. So, if we wanted to, we could come around some of the corners by doing this, 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 and then maybe some of these small ones too. Something like this over here. So just continuing to add to the randomness of it. I feel like a sculptor today. A good video game will do that. It makes you feel like you got a paintbrush in your hand. You can paint anything. This one more so than anything I've ever played, probably in that sense. Go 1, 2, 3. Go 1 in the middle of that. And definitely there and there. There we go. Boom, boom. Alright. Alright, and we got a weird block there, so let's do that. And then we'll come into some more of these plank blocks, go across here. So I'm just kind of trying to improvise, randomize it here, guys. Like I talked about jazz, get a feel for it, and just go. And hopefully you get to the other side and it doesn't look like total crap. Whoops. That's fine, leave that. Ooh, look at my randomness. That's true randomness when you actually get the same thing over and over again. That means you're actually randomizing things a little bit. I'm gonna put a vertical one there amongst these, and that's close to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just went up a couple more here, I think. This one, hold on. Whoops. I built quite far out. What did I do? 1, 2 into the third one. Alright, and then let's try this. Whoops. Oh, messing things up. Alright, that's pretty well randomized, guys. I did less randomization than I did right at the start here. So we could definitely add more in. And maybe mess this one up here. Whoops. Something closer to this. There we go. All of these shouldn't look this uniform. Alright, give me the right tool. It's a little more randomized. This side not bad. The middle looks really good. I like a few of these, but I don't like all of these, so let's get rid of that. Let's try just a regular. One of those, maybe? And try one of those. I'm just throwing in a few randomly shaped blocks. Affect the sort of the look of things. And we'll do one more of the long ones somewhere. Could always do it over here. On top of a slope. No, I don't like that. Let's try that. And we'll slap this in here. Oh yeah. This is something, guys. Come on. Rotate where I need you. There we go. That's something. Later, TJ. Thank you, buddy. Oh. I don't know if he'll be back before the end of the stream. I feel like I've made good progress for today. Forgot to say hi to Isaiah if you're still here. What's up, brother? How you doing? So what have we created for ourselves? We need log pieces. Yeah, my butt's getting numb. I think I've been sitting too long this morning. Alright, we'll take this across. This is kind of cool. I didn't think this would turn out well for us, guys, to be honest with you. Yeah, we need to blast this. This thing's getting in the way. I don't like that. We'll take this out. Something like that. I hope I like the shape of this, because I've kind of just... This is like adding an outline to it. This will let me know, though. Be able to back up and take a good look at this. Alright, guys. Nice combo of all these different wood bits together. This is wrong. Surely this is wrong. Yeah, this is better. That's more like it. That's how this should look. There. I got a love for this. I got a love for bringing a little... I wish I was doing this in my regular world, though. I understand the appeal. So what is that supposed to be? 4, 3, 4. How did I get so messed up? What is this? 4, 3, 4. I'm sure that's the thing I did. I must have just improvised. That's the same shapes, right? Close to it, I think. Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm gonna build for you guys today. Okay, let's get low here. Okay. And maybe I'll put another one in there. Just to, oh lord. Once you start really messing around with the building pieces, guys, you make a dang mess of things. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then 1. I don't know. 2, 3, 4. I think this is what I did before. 1, 2. Oh, right, but I need to be dropping in elevation too. Gosh, this is difficult. Yeah, this is a challenge building in 3 dimensions. Arc kind of takes care of a lot of stuff for you. You can't get too off-kilter with your designs. Off-kilter is a term. My mom uses it a lot. It's an old one, though. It must be a shipping boat term. I don't know. Why would anyone want to listen to me talk with more than a few minutes at a time? I'm already sick of me. Okay, and we'll go down from there. And snap right there. Yeah, baby. All right. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Now, how do I fricked up repeat it? So what's the height? 1, 7. From a log on top of that. So that would mean... I want to start at the end so that I can't mess it up. 1, 2, 3. And that would mean that your first ones are right on top of this. And then from there, I go this way and this way. Boom, boom. This way, I should go up 1, right? I think that's right. I think we're doing it. Let's see if we just get to the right spot. I think I can just keep at it. I think I know what I'm doing. Up another 1, I think. I think that's it. I think we did it. Yeah, nailed it, I think. There's got to be something different. I can't imagine I built it symmetrically, but it seems like it. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that's wrong with this. I think it needs to taper down more. I think that, like, by the time we get to here... Let me grab more sandstone blocks. Dang it! So I don't think that crap we just built is perfect. I think that... Alright, let's go up to here. And do that, maybe? I don't know if this is gonna work, we'll see. Like, this wall, by the time we get to this point, ought not to be too high. If you know what I'm thinking. Like, here. Like, see how short it is down there? That's kind of what we would need. So I built a roof, and I built it symmetrically, but it's kind of like we need to be coming to an end right as we get down to this point in the design. Do that. Do that. Alright, so maybe this is the better way to do it. Maybe we're going to be building up from... Alright, and then this is the tricky part. I don't know if I'm messing up my... Oops. This part is... What am I doing with these super bright colored bricks? Alright. Remember, flip them. It's only one side of these that you want to use today. Whoops. I forgot the difference between the Z and the G key. And yes, it's Z. I'm looking for the best way to taper this wall. A little difficult. I think you get this wall how you want it to look. This building in 3 dimensions thing is really frickin' challenging. I don't know if this is going to come out looking even remotely the same on the 2 sides of the build. Let's do this. And we'll build right into the mix. What we had before. And we'll figure out the nice taper down slope. And do this. Alright, so it's got to be more swooping, more horizontally across. So maybe we'll do... Oh gosh, that messed things up. So it's got to be more horizontal. So that means come out to here. Whoops. Oh, what am I doing? I'm losing it, guys. I do have time today. I just want to make time to do other stuff today before my day gone. Super Bowl night. Going to get very distracted by the game, I'm certain of it. Okay. Okay. These blocks sometimes mind of their dang own. Okay. I think we're close to a proper tapering down of things. I think we're gonna have to remove this in order to see it properly. I think. Middletown. What was it called for the Hobbits? What do they call it? Bag End. No, that's his house. I think we just gotta get the shape right. And then go from there. I hope we get some bad weather so I can get that storm light thing back. I have a lantern thing I can place, but it's better, I think, just to sleep. There's some weird patterns coming together here, guys. I think I should just let them exist. I think it'll look alright. Okay, let's sleep. Oh, wow, UTC, you've made some crazy progress. Have I, buddy? Well, we're nearing the end here. Wake me up, for fool's sake. For fool's sake. Learn to talk. Basically figuring out how to do that. How to taper down. But we're not really following along the image. This looks too high already. I love this tool. I love the creative mode. I don't want to get too used to playing here. But, it's sick. Leave it. It's one random block. We can have one random one. I don't see. Now I'm wondering how much this crap is throwing me off. Why did I start from the bottom? Let's just get that first top row. And the rest will come. The rest will flow. We're supposed to just get the front done and then call it a day. That was the plan. It's just that it drops so precipitously away at this point. Oh, come on. This game. Like, this is all building with some super simple techniques, too. We haven't really done anything crazy cool. What is wrong with my... Come to me. There we go. I feel like the bottom shouldn't... I feel like the problem is that I have that part dropping away, and it needs to stay straight across, almost. I feel like a bunch of what I've built since we left is not quite right. Like, maybe it can definitely still come out, but I think we're going to be working on... I think we got to stay to this elevation, so that we'd be operating up here still. Let me see if I can make this not look terrible. I'll remove a few things and leave space for us to work on this again if I ever can't get connected to the server. So I think this is the issue, is just keeping things at this height. I think that's what's throwing everything off. I think if I keep that like that, even taper out with it. I think this look that I liked so much, it doesn't need to be here. This is a look that belongs as part of the roof. That's the reason that we're... Basically, that's the reason that we all looked at that and went, that looks good. But I think we need to come out with the wall, the lower part of the wall, and then come down with the roof. So the wall's the thing that comes out, and the roof also comes out, but also comes down. So I think we did it. So that would be remove that, remove that, remove that. Yeah? Right. I think that's closer to it. And then we'll build out to this point with our bricks here. And then if I can get this to a point where it looks okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up and we'll call it a stream. But I have not had that happen yet. This is the height. So the wall needs to follow me out eventually. Okay, let's try this. That's it. And then back one. And then across. I see how I messed this up last time, by the way. Alright, yes, that is kind of what the shot in the arm in this little spot needed, I think, guys. I think we figured out the trick to this whole thing. And I think part of it is that you need the bricks to go down underneath here for it to look real. Because these logs have all these awkward gaps in them. Alright, so yeah, the question is how you build from here. I don't know. Any wall beyond this point is gonna have to curve out. Maybe I'll finish one side. We'll see, guys. My stamina starting to wane. Okay, so if we did this, and then this, and this, and this, not too many tricky areas to work with here. Such a subtle drop down. I don't know how we're gonna do this. And then, so that'll go there. We'll have to build up like that. Alright, and we'll build up like so, like so. I think that's it. I think we're almost there. I don't know how to end this though. I don't know when to say this is complete. Do something like that. I don't know, what do you guys think? How's that looking? I'm always excited to hear feedback. I think we finally cracked it though. How it's supposed to work. Alright, and we'll keep slapping these old blocks in here. I'll do the trick for us. And we'll just build regular block, shingle block things right on top of there. That's close. Oh. Yep. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Come on. Micro adjustments. Yeah, this is a complicated design. Thank you, Fluffy King. Pretty good. UTC got the feels. UTC lagging again. Yeah, I saw frames drop 27 minutes ago was the last frame drop issue we really had, but... So this is the best way to do it. Lessons learned is build along with the shape of the thing. and then get the complicated bits in after. And drop down. Okay, I think I've got a feel for it. Alright, so that's a 1, 2, 3, and then this section is gonna come out and be 1, 2, 3, 4 across. If I can make it go where I want it to go. Yep. Okay. Whoops. How'd I do that? I skipped a height. I don't know what I did. Oh, this has turned out cool. I appreciate the original suggestion of Hobbit Hole. This is a cool thing to attempt in this game. Learning the building system and all that. I'm just filling in some space back here. Alright. And then I guess it better keep coming out as we go across here. Which means... Lord. Does that mean I need to do this? Are you building the Hobbit place? UTC looks amazing. Oh, you're sweet. That was the plan. Yeah, we stuck with the Hobbit idea. Took a long time to settle in on something. But we settled in on something. Okay. Right now what you would do to ease all these curves is this, I would think. Ooh, we could even set it back like that. That's the way to do it. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. I think. Nope, that's obviously not right. Oh, come on, guys. No, it was right up at the top, and now it sucks. It's only because we have the extra layer up at the top here of depth that I lose as I come out here. I could fix it. Oh, Lord. I don't want to fix it. No, no. We're not fixing it. Screw that. Alright, and can we blast our way through here? Is that going to work? Oh, and I think I gotta blast this one too. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's a good rainy day song. Alright, and now we gotta slap some silly bricks behind this so that it doesn't look too weird. I don't know why I'm only using the small ones now all of a sudden. Oh, that's supposed to be the roof line. I probably shouldn't be snapping anything behind it. Shouldn't be messing things up back there. I'll tell you what I can do. Can I blast this out without it looking weird? I think. Get rid of this. And this. And do this. Yeah, well, this... Okay, Lord. Do that, and then I think you just cheap out at the top and just go straight up at the end. Something like that. That doesn't look too bad. I really like that lower texture that we did on the foundation, guys. That lower texture is boss. That mix of those plank blocks and the regular wooden cubes. It's Hobbit Hole-esque. Alright. let's see about terraformer. Smooth the terrain. Paint with grass, enlarge. Okay, this is where you mess everything up, I think. Just trying to take this perfect terrain and mold it to your will and turn it into a hobbit hole. Just as a little proof of concept, I want to see if I can build up and over the edge here. And how much control I have over it. That works. Whoa. Oh, Lord. Occasionally it just out of control, but the good news is you can do pretty decent repairs. You just can't hold the click down too long. It's like it speeds up. I don't know what you call that. And we'll have to try and clean this up, obviously. And then, if you were smart, you'd figure out how to bring this back. Whoops. I already switched to the shrinker tool. Okay. Use the enlarger to bring it back to here. Whoops. There. See what I mean about it getting out of control in a hurry? Right? And then what's the smooth brush do to this? Flatten. What if I try and smooth out this new lump I've created? It'll make new ground around it. Like it'll... Yeah, so this is kind of what I thought you would need to do. Smooth out this lump. So get smoothed. Smooth out this nonsense. Obviously, we're not done. We're just playing around with different ideas here, but... Okay, yeah, get smoothed out. Okay, wow. I'm over-smoothing. I'm overdoing it. Shoot. Okay. The tools, man, they are difficult to learn. Enlarge existing terrain. We'll do that back here. Right. Shrink it. Let's eat that part out. Get rid of that. This is devour existing terrain, or erase, or destroy. It just leaves weird shapes, so I don't like it as much as, like, flatten. Is this flatten? Flatten's gonna be easy, watch. Like, this is the tool. This tool works great. Like, we can use this to carve out this... Whoops. I don't think I meant to do that. That looks kind of cool, though. Alright, and now we have to use... smooth terrain. This is gonna not be what I want. This part I could smooth. Over here, yeah. And now erase. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm even doing it. Kinda, right? I've got one good angle at least for a thumbnail for our hobbit hole. That's all I needed. Okay, this is the ground eating tool. Okay. How bad did that do? I don't know the best way. Oh, look at this. You can change your brush shape. Oh, nice. Oh. Huh. Build up a cube of... That's a little bit more adjustable. You could keep it just inside the edges. And then the smooth tool. I wonder how that would work. A smooth square. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think I'm messing up the land too much, but you're starting to get the picture, right? Starting to get the picture of it. But yeah, alright guys. The mechanics of the game are great. I really can't wait to get back into my own world. I think maybe I'll try that at the end of the stream here. I'll see if I can log us in, and if not, maybe we'll call it a stream. Let me do, oh, too slow. Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna exit out the Hobbit hole, guys. That was a very fun build. Thank you for hanging with me while I do it. We can always come back and work on this if I have not, if I have not got the ability to connect to my servers. If I do have the ability to connect to my server, I'll at least give you guys a little tour around what I've been building before we call it a day. How long have I actually been live? Almost 3 hours. So we'll call it quits in the next 15 minutes for sure. But yeah, well thought out for being in the early stages. This is why I'm so optimistic on it, Waldo, because I think everybody's going to end up playing it. I think it's going to end up being everybody's favorite game, but we'll see. I don't know if I can get my people... I don't know how many of my geeks I can get to come on out for this thing. For a game like this, it's very different from Ark. It's a totally different vibe. So, not everybody... And yeah, not on console yet, but it will be coming to console. I gotta make sure you guys can see my mouth. That makes a big difference connecting with a person. When you can see the mouth. But I'm just trying, I think, trying to log into my server. Did I try that already, or am I still logging out of the other one? Let's figure it out. But, yeah, just while I'm here, while I got some of you guys still watching, I'll say thank you for tuning in. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, stream sponsors, guys like TJ, throwing $10 in the new microphone fund. Thank you to G-Portal servers giving us this place for free, and thank you to all you guys coming to tune in on a Sunday morning. 5th week in a row, so make it a routine. I ain't going nowhere. And, well, today I might go somewhere, but in the future, I ain't going nowhere. I think it will come. This game has to come to console. It's going to be in one of those early access, still in early access on Steam on console for you guys. That Hobbit hole looks just damn cool. And I'm going to try and join... Here we go, guys. I'll show you. This is Geek server joining. Whoops. And I think I can close that now. Geek server. There you go. Oh, Lord, guys. My leg's falling asleep. I think we're coming to the end. But I do want to, if I can... If I could get you in my world and give you one last tour, I would love it. But yeah, Jimmy, thank you, man. Thanks for having us. Thank you guys for coming out. It's great. I think good stream today, though. Coffee's coming to an end. What did we hit? How many of you beauties were watching this morning at the peak? I have no idea. I don't know if it'll even tell me at this point. I might be too late. But I'll show you what happens on Ylands. I get stuck on this screen, and then eventually something starts loading. We hit 29, 30. Definitely hit 30 people watching. So yeah, click the like button too, guys. You're slowly spreading the word. And you know what? The low was only 21. So there's no bottom out on this audience. You guys hung with me. 20 of you amazing people. So it just hangs here forever. So I think I'll get my guy... Oh, loading. Okay. So this is what you ride it out, and you guys can't quite see the loading thing because I still have this stupid Twitter thing up. That's better. Yeah. And that was a fun stream. I have some new things I want to be working on, and yes, that's coffee. Coffee's coming to an end. I have some new things I want to be working on with Ark, guys. So we have this ability to jump between the 4 servers, right? I already did a project on Aberration. That's the server I'm most set up on. And then when it comes to the other Geek servers, there is the island, where I think I might just build a little house at a community center. And then there is the Ragnarok map, which is amazing. And I could do a build at a community center there that the Geeks have already got started. Or there's the potential to take over an island. You know that Ragnarok desert island with the docks on it? So Talden from the Geek server's moving out. And said I might be able to move in his place, and then we could build a base there. Alternatively, I have a cool idea for something we could do on Scorched Earth that would lead to a bit of a longer running series. But in general, the series I'm going to start is going to be a Geeks series, and everything I'll do be on the Patreon servers, play Ark, get to interact with the folks who are part of that community. But yeah, look at how slow the loading is, guys. Like it's been rough. If I could have got in, I would have been building in this server the whole time. We'll see. I'll try and get in before we call it a just bring out the love feels like a rap. Like if you let me have this world for a year, the kind of things I'm going to get up to are going to be crazy. We'll build castles, build giant castle walls, build a whole port, and we'll do that alternating some Ark and Islands videos. But oh, does that say 5 people watching now? Are we truly at the end? I think I wrapped you guys up like I was done, and then I tried to load in my world, I'm gonna hang out and see if I can get in. If I can, I'll freaking stay logged in over over the Super Bowl while I'm watching that. Anyone who's currently watching of the 5 of you got a Super Bowl pick. I should get rid of that number. People watching the replay are gonna be embarrassed to see 5 people watching. I got 35,000 subscribers. No, I'm kidding. I already told everybody we were done. Get on out of here. Brief moment of dropped frames here, guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, it might be better just to wrap up the stream at this point. 63% loaded. Yeah, you know what, guys? My frames are struggling and all of that. I think I'll just wrap it up. We'll see if we log in while it's going. What's my Islands outro song? Doesn't matter. This one can be it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to my Patreon supporters. Shout out to my people on Discord. Join the Discord from the link below. Awesome community in there. Jimmy, Waldo, you guys still hanging out? I don't know how. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. I hope I can log into my world, and if I do, I'll bring you an episode later this week, but get ready for some new ARC stuff. That's my next plan to record. It just might not be today, because it's Super Bowl. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out G-Portal servers, link in the description. Links for Arahli the Geek in the description. DinamicD's channel is down there, too. Those are the guys you'd want to check out. And no, 74%. Now we're gonna be tantalizing. There's a whole thing it loads after this, so we're not even that close, guys. So don't worry. Let me put the screensaver up, so you don't think that we're gonna log in. We're not gonna log in time. It's gonna get stuck, and I won't be able to log in. That's how it went all morning. Yeah. For those of you still watching, popping up on the screen are a playlist of my island stuff and a link to my Patreon page. Not if you're watching live, but otherwise. And if it's cutting out, if we're dropping frames, we'll step it up for next week. Thank you. Tune in Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Sunday Morning Islands with me, UTC. See you in the next one, geeks. Love ya.